Jalon True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82, and this is part 64 of my Romulan Republic Federation aligned tactical officer playthrough. We're about to undertake some more missions here in the Delta Quadrant, where we're going to go and do the mission All That Glitters. We're going to have a meeting with the Doctor from Voyager. And also going to do two more patrols in the Delta Quadrant patrol list. So just change something over because we're going to be doing some ground combat. So it's how for the mission, and then let's get this show on the road, as they like to say.
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram? He's quite unique, even for an old DMH Mark I. Now he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right. We've received a message that the Doctor requires assistance to deal with the medical situation on an Ocampa freighter in the Shenda system. He is currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles. Normally I would send a medical vessel, but we have seen a spike in Vaadwaur attacks, and I want to make sure he has all the resources he will need. Could you go to the Shenda system and assist the Doctor?
Yes. I can. I'm already there. So let's begin. All the glitters. We have arrived in the Shenda system, Captain. The distress signal was coming from that transport dead ahead, but we've received no response from our house. I'll keep trying, but perhaps our guest knows more. The emergency medical hologram known as the Doctor is in the nearby shuttle waiting for our help. Take us to the Doctor's shuttle.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Prepare for transport.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
Vaadwaur ships. What's the best you numpties can do?
I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur. Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
And I'm sorry for the overzealousness of my plasma disruptors that annihilated them. Oh, sorry. I'm Admiral Maris of the RRW Asmus.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Yes, but I found such talks are best on neutral ground.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
I know of a place. I'll be back with you in a moment. How Neelix on such range frequencies.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Hello, Neelix. We need a neutral place for a diplomatic negotiation with the Vaadwaur, and I was wondering if you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
There is an asteroid base in the Intaba system that Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk there.
I'm contacting the closest. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea, Doctor. We have set course for the Intaba system as soon as you're ready, sir. Yes, I am ready. So we've arrived in the Intaba system. Gaul's ship is ready. He's already here, and he has transported down to the base.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vaadwaur Prime. He'll do it again.
Negativity, Doctor.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the Doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
I am. Won't take time to Kev. I'll take Vaadwaur instead.
It's so good to see. Doctor, it's been 30 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaadwaur a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaadwaur here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove, conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaadwaur have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Thank God for that.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaadwaur their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go speak with Gaul. Anyway, let's go and see what Gaul's up to. Miserable bastard that he is.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed. It's time to settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Cabali, and with you, giving your alliance's support for them.
Then let us try to find an accord that benefits both of us.
Do you know why we fight the Cabali? Their world was once a Vaadwaur colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Cabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
They won't return the remaining tubes.
The Cabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
There must be a way we can end this peacefully. This war will scar the quadrant for decades to come.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not.
No, but destroying the Cabali isn't right either. There are greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Cabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the quadrant.
I'm not here to start a war with the Cabali.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vaadwaur. You need to understand.
What do you mean?
The Vaadwaur have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
The fuck? That's not necessary.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
You sadistic bastard. Unarmed. Not even the Klingons would stoop so low. Admiral, the entire Vaadwaur fleet is opening fire on the remaining Talaxian ships. We sent out distress signals to every ship in the range, but we'll do what we can to protect the Talaxians. But we can't hold out against that many ships. What happened? It's horrible. Do you think Gaul was in intention negotiating in good faith, or was it just all an act? We're giving the Talaxians all the time we can to escape, but it's not looking good up here. Some of the Vaadwaur have already broken off to pursue them. Your orders? Send a tactical team to my location immediately. We'll have to drop the shields to transport or launch a shuttle, sir. If I do that, I'll lose the ship. We'll try to find some way to help you, but until things are under control up here, then anything we can do going to be risky. I need to scan out of the base. How many Talaxians are still alive? Scans show the large groups of Talaxians in storage rooms and logistics areas, sir. They have the doors blocked, but there are Vaadwaur trying to get into both locations. Doesn't look good, Captain. I'm afraid you'll have only time to rescue one group. Good luck, sir. Fight on behalf of the Romulan people. I shall see you soon.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaadwaur kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Stay close to me, Neelix. I'll ensure your safety. Yeah, now you're fighting off against a fully armed and operational battle station.
How do we choose who to save? We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here. What about the people in the storage room?
I'll get to them, Doctor. Remember, one group could be saved.
We should check to see if any of the Telexians survived.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
And we will.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Telexians to join us here as soon as possible.
Okay, we'll get them to move their ass.
More Vaadwaur on the way! Defend the shuttle!
I'm well aware I need to do, Doctor.
More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried. A large number of Vaadwaur are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Cool beans.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Good dokie.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We appreciate your help, Commander. RRW Azimuth is ready to transport, sir. Are you ready? Yes. Loading screens. Loading screens. Why so many? Got that ship. Got both those ships. You'll be seeing that soon, but not with this character. Okay. Kick some Vaadwaur arse.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vaadwaur means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Toray. I am not.
You're the one who did this, Gaul, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
We did everything we could to make peace with you, Gaul. You're the one who destroyed it. Self-importance of an idiot. I mean, nice way to turn it around and say, it was you all along who did it. No, it was you jackass. The difference is I'm not a weak Talaxian vessel. I'm heavily armed, very angry one.
We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape.
I don't like being betrayed. The bloody Tal Shah made a mockery of me. All my people.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you for your assistance. Perhaps we can be allies someday.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
I'm so sorry, Neelix.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Neelix, I promise you that Gaul will face justice for what he's done.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Farewell, Neelix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let's hope it does not come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaadwaur. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
We had to try, Admiral.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Permission granted. Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor. Talaxian base is safe for now, and the surviving Talaxians are making their way to New Talax. Shall we depart? We shall. Okay, that's how Alliance contact, and let's get this mission done with.
Gaul's actions were unconscionable. A senseless slaughter simply to make a point. And he wanted your sympathy? It's clear from your reports that he had no intention of making peace, and that he would have twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda. He's a warmonger, one that must be stopped. Peace with the Vaadwaur will not be attained through Gaul. But we'll keep looking for another way. Perhaps there's someone else out there who will be more reasonable.
Let's choose our reward. So we get a career thing, and we also get a personal reward with an AMH Mark 1. Which I think is a duty officer, I believe. Yeah, AMH Mark 1 duty officer. So let's do some salvaging, and then we'll do the patrols. I think you're so eager to see. Alright, it's how for the patrols should be available. Turn it to Commander Renzil. The Vaadwaur have increased their efforts to control the Delta Quadrant. We're going to have to work with fast if we want to keep them in check. We've marked several systems that have particular high activity of them of late. We need you to patrol these systems and give aid to whomever you find. Hopefully we can gain some more allies and find out exactly what the Vaadwaur are planning. Okay, so we've got to do the Nula system. So we've got Unity and Gone Dark. So it's time to go to the Nula system first, so let's do that one first. So as always, go into here to Delta Quadrant, and the Nula system is there, Gone Dark. Right. Can't remember these patrols, to be honest. I think these are newer ones. That's why Venture wasn't talking. To bring a voice actress back, clearly, to make her speak those lines. She'll speak for the rest of them, though. Now, in the Nula system, let's see what they got us to do.
Good to see you. Let's get to work. The Malon once used this system as a dump site. However, the radiation levels have been dropping. We investigated and found that the Vaadwaur had chased the Melon away. Our intelligence indicates the Vaadwaur are expecting us to deploy surveillance beacons into the area, which is why we have done just that.
Go on.
We've learned they plan to ambush us when we retrieve the data from the beacons. When that happens, they'll go from hunter to prey. The beacons are now, in essence, Vaadwaur bait.
What's your plan?
We will counterattack the Vaadwaur, disable one of their ships, and recover the intel data from their systems. We will then analyze the data to determine their recent movements and objectives.
What are you looking for?
We want to locate one of their main bases. So far, we've had little luck in finding where they hole up when they're not on the attack. This should change that. Time's a factor here. Let's get to work and scan the beacons. We wouldn't want to disappoint the Vaadwaur, now would we?
Helm, set course for the first beacon.
Coming here was foolish. Now suffer the fate of all fools.
The ship is disabled. Time to acquire their data. We have the data. And
Vaadwaur, you're so predictable. Okay. What's your new sub, Commander?
the legendary Vaadwaur Paranormal. We should expect heightened resistance as we move forward.
What did you find? Did you find what you needed?
Initial analysis of the data we acquired from them isn't turning up much. I'm afraid we caught a small fish this time. Let's continue, shall we? I look forward to seeing what swims up to nibble at our bait next time.
Indeed. Helm, take us to the next beacon. It seems very Romulan. I approve.
You're not leaving here alive.
Excellent work. Let's see what's in this ship's database. Another successful day at the pond. Let's see what secrets our latest catch has to share with us.
Standing by.
Ah, our fish has swum through many waters indeed. I think we have something here. The ship's been to a couple of systems often. One system comes up more than the other. That's probably where their base is, but we need to be sure. I'm afraid we need to do some more fishing.
Understood. Let's head to the next beacon. All this fishing analogy is making me hungry. I don't even like fish. Anyway.
Fire at will. Run,
This should be the last ship we need to scan.
destroy it. Open fire. All weapons.
Oh shit. I hate their little anchors that they get you. Well, I tolerate you either. Okay, Sub-Commander. Some good news would be nice.
It appears the Vaadwaur aren't amused by our angling efforts. We may be wearing out our welcome here.
Did you find what you needed?
I'm afraid not. This vessel was assigned to patrol in another sector, and came in response to a distress beacon from earlier. It hasn't been to either of the systems we're looking at as a potential base location. It's risky, but I'm willing to cast my line one more time. Will you join me?
It's worth the risk. Let's go find the main beacon.
There's no time for formalities. A large Vaadwaur strike force is en route to this position at high warp. I doubt they're coming to exchange pleasantries.
Jarok! Hello. Yes, Commander. We're expecting them.
Expecting? We'll continue this conversation soon. For the moment, I suggest you prepare for the fight of your life.
Acknowledged, Commander. RRW Azimuth out.
Your time has passed. Get down the now.
Well, how's my time passed? I just got here, man. With that. Thank you. Suck on that, bitch. Right, less cockiness, more killing. Anchors.
Only a few Vaadwaur remain. Let's do what must be done here.
Those little anchors, they're so annoying. Right. Whew.
Now
That was
then,
fun.
let's discuss what's going on here. Judging by the company you're keeping, I guess it involves some unorthodox operations. What mischief has Sub-Commander Sahen dragged you into? And how can I extract you from it?
We're looking for...
Ah, Commander Jirok. So glad you could join our little fishing trip today. Our mischief is an operation aimed at discovering the location of a hidden Vaadwaur base. We were hoping to glean that data from one of the Vaadwaur ships we lured here. But, as you can see, they were quite indisposed. Permanently so, in point of fact.
We've narrowed our search down to 2 systems.
I see. Vaadwaur activity in this region is a growing concern. Finding this base is a worthy objective. How can I be of assistance?
Join the search. Investigate one of the locations we discovered.
Very well. We'll set course for the first location on your list.
Good hunting, Commander.
Don't mind Commander Jirok. She and I have a personal disagreement from another lifetime. Not the cleanest ending to this operation, but Jirok can see what the Vaadwaur are up to in one system, while I take a look at the other.
Seems likely one of you will find something.
Yes. Well, between us, I hope she finds nothing but an old toothless Vaadwaur merchant selling fat tribbles and fake Tranya.
Best of luck with that.
I'll take all the luck I can get. Comes in handy in my line of work. Thanks again for your help. Perhaps you and I can go fishing again sometime. Until then, may the elements watch over you.
And you as well. There's some history between those two. I'd love to find out why they don't particularly like each other, but I'm not really caring. Right, so Unity, the Barophora system. It's the Lost Patrol on our list. Immediate conflict between the Entente and the Borg Cooperative as they face a common foe. The Entente, of course, they are a species of the Voyager met that had a virus that they infected a Borg cube with. I believe that's the one where the 7 and 9 got affected by. I believe. I think that's the episode they were in. I don't know off the top of my head. I didn't really watch Voyager that much. Deep Space Nine episode, I can name it off the top of my head. I can watch Deep Space Nine until the cows come home, but Voyager, I just can't.
I'm Logan Curtis of the Borg Cooperative. My vessel has taken heavy damage in battle, and several critical systems are on the verge of failure. Any assistance you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I realize you may not have reason to trust us, but I assure you, we are not your enemy. Assimilation is not our goal.
Helm, plot a course for the cooperative ship.
Thank you for the aid. The cooperative has tried to seek peace with Species 6339, but to no effect. They do not see that although we are Borg, we are free of the collective's influence and wish no harm to others.
What happened here?
Species 6339 ambushed us in this system. My vessel was equipped to deal with such a threat, but then the Vaadwaur happened upon our conflict, and the Vaadwaur see everyone as a target. They opened fire on all of us. Now there are damaged ships on both sides. We would aid Species 6339 and show them we are not their enemy, but we will need your help.
I understand what it's like to have too many enemies. We will assist you.
We shall follow your lead.
Stay away from us. I want nothing to do with Borg collaborators. If you want to help, destroy those drones. If you're not willing to do that, then go and leave us in peace. We will do what must be done.
Cooperative are here to help. They wish to negotiate a truce.
Peace? Our species was nearly wiped out by the Borg, and now they seek peace? There is no peace with a drone. The will of the collective remains in all of them, even if they claim to be free of it. Destroy them, and then we will talk to you about peace.
That's not going to happen. We're interested in peace between all parties here.
Incoming Vaadwaur!
Party poopers.
More Vaadwaur reporting to our location.
You certainly will not have to ruin things, don't you, you arseholes?
Saved us?
Yes, we saved you. More for me, eh?
You and the Cooperative helped us? Perhaps we were wrong. If the Cooperative is willing to fight against such odds. The Borg brought my people to the brink of extinction. Now the Vaadwaur are determined to finish us. If the Cooperative wants to unite against them, then our survival is more important than the past.
I'm glad we have come to an agreement. What else do you need from us?
We will require your assistance to recover our other ships in the area. Then we can make a stand against the Vaadwaur.
Everybody needs allies. We will assist
We
you.
shall follow you to recover our allies.
Right. We'll do the Aconti ship first. And then we'll get the Borg ship. Hey, I too can do bombardments, fucktard.
Thank you for the unexpected aid.
Yeah. Don't mention it. I'm an all-round nice guy. I can give you some Romulan now that would rock your fucking world. Probably knocking your feet though. Like that David cabinet with Commander Jirok. I'll probably set that up too. Call me the Romulan pimp.
We need to recover one more ship. It should be close. It's a trap. The Vaadwaur will be here at any moment. You must retreat.
The Cooperative will not leave you defenseless.
We've got a dreadnought in here, have we? Rest in pieces. Why don't you bring a damn cube?
Assistance. It will take some work, but my people must see that these Borg were victims of the Collective, just as we were. If we hope to have any chance of rebuilding the Octanti civilization, we will need allies. And those alliances can only flourish once the Vaadwaur are defeated.
If there are any more Octanti like you, I hope your people will survive.
I believe we have taken an important step toward a truce with Species 6-3... with the Octanti. I think we have more in common than we realize. I'm not reading any Vaadwaur craft on sensors. We'll handle things from here. Thank you once again for your assistance. The Cooperative will remember your goodwill, and I suspect the Octanti will as well.
Okay. You want me to let Starfleet know that you're alive, man? Because you look like you're wearing the Starfleet uniform and you're an ensign, so... yeah, well. I guess not. Alright. Well, that is the end of that, I'm afraid. That will do. That is the end.
Familiar with the Kobali? Their homeworld is under attack.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that next and starting the Kobali side quest missions, which is the last side quests on this game, so that'll be fun. Until then, I'm the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are appreciated, and I will see you in part 65 when we head to the Kobali system and begin some pointless side quest junk, but alas, we must. Thank you very much for watching. Joe True, and ciao for now.